na amo nukuganya gwe customer mbabwate bintu bindi boigo ebyo ochikunyara kabo gutumika chinga gicho gwakeranya amabati yega ase nyumba yao tutari rero ase MRM showroom onyare kabo gukwerera amabati yu akomenya segeka ayo guchani warrant na boigo ayo orakoberwa ikasure asubwango edukeyega ya Uhuru Superstores yego toka se nyumba ya Uhuru Complex imiyo muchuyigo busongo iyo erange ne duka ya Safaricom mwigo ngotuka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers iyo ere ange ne bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakere simgwetera sechi namba chabo 0111161500 Uhuru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.
Morogobo myo mwanti omurigere wa Getembe TV weritike rya gatatu mutinyo kabere mwaka bwekiri bubere 2025 mwanti omurigere Ekeonga Chinsa Ikomi nchengatire Nyaboga Wilfred Matundra magech kamera na boy Wilson Makori nere togo chikopotera na croissance meri ye manyererio yogenda takone kechibicha na marengo ikarachira senchira yo wekirano Kevin Ongeri kabana ntwe moira kumanyinga na ari abariki baitu bamangana bato manyiri Mwanti omurigerera togo chaka Ekeonga Chinsa Ikomi nigo bono omuwaziri wekigancha gia serikali omosike John Mbadi na boigo omunyakerogo ase kiombekerigyo kunacha ebango gose KRA omosike Ndiritu Murithi bare asensemeri ya Nairobi erigo sangire birengero ri baba nainji bosyo bwogosomwa kwe budget.
In this coming budget we will try as much as possible to make sure that we engage you in a more informal manner, like we have just started here at the Jivanji Garden, so that we don't speak only to some elites somewhere. We put meeting at KICC and only elites come to give their views. We must devolve this public participation and we must also engage at informal levels. Now, opposition leader has asked me that there were austerity measures that we are putting in place and then they have seen choppers. To be honest, we have not adjusted any money for public transport upwards, nothing. The issue that I saw in the media was that there was an advertisement for chopper services. You can advertise for any service in government. That does not mean you are taking that service. Because for any government service, it must be competitively tendered for. Now, on the issue of choppers, let me be candid. You know, there are also some politics that we play at our own levels. Don't think everybody loves Mbadi. Not everybody loves me. And that is the nature of politics. I have used chopper before on 3 occasions to government functions. Number 1, I have just talked to you about going to Tana River. I left Nairobi after meeting at the State House to go to Tana River and back. I don't know whether I would have made it using my car. I wouldn't have. Therefore, now I've started feeling the need to have pension in my pocket. That is why one of the reasons I also brought that amendment so that I protect also myself when I retire. That when I get my pension, I take the whole of it without surrendering anything to the government. But VAT, take it from me, we are not increasing VAT at all. Actually, the finance bill of this year may not have any tax adjustment upwards in terms of rates, which are, we cannot overtax Kenyans anymore. We have reached a limit where
Togoska bosioni gobono ekiombekere kyobocho nechimbe IBC kiganyereire gochagochoro egatia bananchi korwase ewodi ya Nyansiongo ibungi ya Barawe county ya Nyamira bateire basabire eromberi ya chora gochigochoro ekiombekyo kwangoya omorobiri oyo ayani gago cha magega osenigo batebire baereire alia magega yo gotigara magendero enyore karemuna ewodi yute bwati mu MCA orabisi ase chinga kiechi cyo nigo baiganga ose bakoboko iganga ya matiangi gochikoboria ekirogo kyo buraibwense
again take tanga ntoko chakera ntobwati para njate nenigwa we are appealing to the government na ndeba to baira funding for para kuruwa gochikineni pare bwate bitongo
unabono chitaya chia street lights inchiri korora abuchi konyara koreta ebinte bibebu no boy binanini
ko ntobwato bokong boko tatwara baraiba bakorete bago tobwati ibintu bide
iga Nyansiongo koru chikura jia gage to ntobwati mu MCA bona tuabere tayari ngamuko chako choreke ekamati abantu baito bagokiresane kiagera magendero tayo ande babere tayari bacha oro mu MCA munyi go chako bakora magendero
nabo tobwene twake kura tonyoro mu MCA gotora etauni yeito Nyansiongo
uchikineni para tena roswini ya tigere tunjera bona ndwati barai kaki mutano ngoja kaki motokonya ngakiri kaki etauni yeito kaki kaki sabantu baminto kaki motokonya kaki barai kaki motokonya barai ga pinya sake ma tokwere ngambia mono asoyo minto matiangi asogweso kabisa molero ngekero kyo president kwagetakire na ndira watu watakete iko usito toketaya abarai baito batoro kia stogo chia ntobate kiongozi kito matiangi no monto le straight ntole no kwege na sale nerenga no mugusino tole maiga yaya totali kuoba to monto le straight matiangi nange to monto bwato no china ma to no mugusino to ba bintu twanje video straight
kubwa mono ntotagete to chencho bora yese 2027 anya ndio kubwa moto bwati siapa kusina bakenya bonse ko chumura to choro morai matiangi rende nero rato konya no boimu aro chumna rende tega iga security ngora tu arenge matiangi na to tagete bona bakusimo to bwati si
na mwancho murigereria kere chisegi cyogo chigokora gosaro ko mwana munyaroka chibwatite inse mensete ya Kenya nigo bono omorikyo gotambe ya agenda and affirmative action musubati ani wangombe aboriria basacha kobwatisia baswatia erigokora umuchando yo wogosara abana banyaroka.
FGM has persisted for generations despite global efforts to end it. As about what innovative strategies can we then implement to accelerate progress and to ensure the protection of every girl who is at risk? That's a question that we need to ask ourselves. A question to the media. How can media, the social platforms and technology be leveraged to spread awareness and accelerate the fight against FGM? We know that the media has been a very important tool in passing information. So how can we use the same media to ensure that we create awareness and accelerate the fight against FGM? Kenya has made commendable progress in the fight against FGM, just like our CEO has alluded to. And of course, we give thanks to the unwavering commitment of the government, partners, civil society, organizations, community leaders, and of course the media. The enactment and enforcement of the Prohibition of Female Genital Mutilation Act 2022 has significantly strengthened our efforts.
Na kera aboro kiwa imensity ya Kenya Vechi University bagendete ko imurunganiria igoro yo konyora gwechi besa chilicha help loan ni ko bono aboro kiwa Vechi University ya Nairobi rit kuri arero usomo gasorero bakoro korobekana gwikasa amagacha manene ya help loan ase anniversary omocho Nairobi korende ne ani go nigaba obisa bali bakwena ne chiloni echo basoka na kobene keria bunamba chikonyora chibese echo mapema AKYiga.
We are gathered here today because most of these students and their friends in the hostels, they have no money. For a whole month now, they have been taken through circles and rounds. Na sai it is 1 month tuingie shule. Help by jaingia. Wengi wao wana kazi. Sio ati but number hakuna mambo za but numbers. So watuambie when will they give us our money? Because we are having a difficult time to survive.
Si mnajua kulikuwa na kesi kotini. Unajua hivyo? Na koti ikasimamisha kila kitu. Lakini hata hivyo hii weekend tumelipa karibu bilioni 3. Sasa hizi ndio inaanza kuingia kwa M-Pesa. Mtu yote ako na M-Pesa. Pesa inaingia. Sasa first year na second years.
Mwanche murigeria togo chigokorera nigo ekamiti ya bochano ase bunge nene inse ya omonyakero bo Robert Pukose ya tebire nigo egangero ro yogo chikorosia kamiti yogo chikorigeria emechando nabo igo kwenda na gwechibugasi ase sector eyo ya bochano.
Postgraduate training of doctors, I'll tell you as an example, and all the other people. These people work. Your chair said it is 1,000. Those 1,000 people, they are postgraduate students. If they are not there, Kenyatta will not run. Dr. Rwasa was there recently. You tried to pay them, right? Yeah, because the counties are paying them, but they are working in Kenyatta. The governors are right to refuse to let them come. No, they are now just refusing to release them. Then they'll go on strike. But the counties are right. Because you can't, the employer will pay a guy who is working in Kenyatta or in Moi, but you are paying it and you are in Migori. We had made a proposal. I think it was passed in one of the budget things, that let those positions be declared training positions. And if it's MED, Kenyatta should say, I need so many training positions. And the university, we don't have somebody from the university. The university can only admit postgraduates against that number.
Mwanche murigereria gwikiraga bunongo chwikire mwere Ekeonga Chinsa Ikomi ritkere Jumatatu asenchira yo wenge korenda ya mona yanda mange no chiko nyara Chinsa ibere na Chinsa inye chobotko barero asenchira yo wikira no yo minto Clinton ondigi chenga tere Nyaboga Wilson makori kura sense meri yimanyiriro na boyko DJ atsanera beirega kweneke chibichana mayengo ikira cha asenchira yo wikira no tumirane ritkoria angyo.
Eduka yobomo ya Uhuru Superstores Limited nero eduka cholide ili kubwatuka chirangi cha Crown Paints eyure company nambe yemo eyo korose chirangi mense nyumba chire chikomentre nigwa amavuta yani oil na wigo chiriya cha mache inyuranga chirangi chiga nigo chiri korwase chire chiri guririke iriya gatigati wekarigori iriya bantabati wigo imeya Uhuru Superstores nero eduka yuka iyo bwate emixer iyo gwochoganya chirangi wikabunuraganie gwochoganire erangiyiga aseduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores nabo kwegena muna ekale aho watagete nigo kwayanyora gwikirano tutarire rero eriwe nyorere abamanyi aboigo enekenga enyumba yao use asomanyete use chire chibiasara nchibwa tokorekana okuya na ayonsi nigo araikirane ekero utumikite chirangi cha Crown Paints eduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores yego tokase enyumba ya Uhuru Complex imeyumucho yigo musongo eyo erangene duka ya Safaricom Mwigo ngotuka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers eyure angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakire simbwetera asset number chabo 0111161500 Oru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani. Nilan Hub, niye moyo